All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Little Cheddar, and I am here with one of the contestants of tonight's quarterfinal match, Mr. Mike Lamere. Mike, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. So far, it's been a great match.
Yeah. Right? We haven't even started, and somehow I just feel like it's like hill.
Not quite,
Oh.
but it depends on when we air this.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we'll get to that. So, I'm going to put your player bio up on the screen for everybody to see, if I can find it, and then tell our viewers a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
Well, I'm 35 years old. I am pretty much married, you could say, but technically single. Been with the same woman for 11 years and strong, which is awesome. She lets me play pool whenever I want, which is hard to find. And we own 2 cats as 2 kids.
2 fur babies.
2 fur babies.
So engaged or just living in sin like me and Mrs. Cheddar?
Technically have rings, but I've never asked her. We just never thought it's not a big deal.
Oh, you seem like quite the romantic then.
Maybe one day, you know.
All right, so you've been playing for 23 years. You reside in Green Bay. Is that your original hometown?
No, Marquette, Michigan. I've lived in Marquette, Michigan for 21 years, and then I had some family things, and I moved on with my life.
Okay. What brought you to well, you live in the Fox Cities, Green Bay. What
Yep.
brought you to Green Bay then?
You know what? To be honest with you, my dad passed away when I was young, 21 years old, and I was lost, and I moved around about 4 or 5 different states, and I just wound up here, to be honest.
Sorry to hear that. That sucks. That's way too young. Holy cow.
Yeah, he was really young. He was 42, and he had ALS. I don't know if anybody know what that means.
I bet you a lot of our viewers do.
And yeah,
Parkinson's.
And he told my godparents that lived in North Carolina at the time to get me out of there, and I did. So that was his final wish.
So you play with pretty much everything Pat Davini, correct?
Correct, as my playing cue, yep. And then I play with a Zero Gravity Mike Gann's jump cue, and then I have a BK2 and a BK Rush break cue.
One of my favorite restaurants as well, been around for a long time. There's nothing that beats walking into a place and cooking your own steak, right?
Prime Quarter.
Heck yeah.
You got it. I'm about 3 minutes away from Prime Quarter.
Nice. So let's talk about your previous matches. First round, you played Rick Allen in 8-ball, Rich Ciampa in 9-ball.
Got very lucky on that match. It was a weird hill match.
All right, so I was just about to ask you, what out of those 3 matches you played Jeff Getchin 10-ball, you got 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball. What's the most memorable match out of those 3?
Man, I would have to go with Rich Ciampa. You gave me a run for my money for a 520 or whatever he was rated, and man, he played his ass off. He should have won that match. I just got very unfortunate. I got a good leave on the 5-ball, and I miscued, and he scratched on the 8-ball and 9-ball. What do you do?
I remember it well. That was right here on the stream table, and Chris Green and I talked about that match quite a bit.
It was a crazy hill match.
It sure was. Yeah, that could have definitely gone either way.
Absolutely.
So, have you got a nickname anywhere?
No nickname.
All right, we'll give you one tonight then.
All right, you make it up. Just
So
don't tell me.
So what do you do for a career?
I've been a welder for 17 years. I traveled on the road on the pipeline, oil lines. I've been in shipyards, and now I'm just based in a shop because I got sick of traveling and my body shot. So I play pool for a sport because it's easy.
Body is shot at 35. Dear Lord. Wait till you get to 58 if you make it that far.
I don't know if I'm going to make it that far. We hope.
All right, so the game of pool, what your favorite is not 10-ball. Is there a particular reason as to why? Or you just like rotation?
I just like moving the cue ball, I guess. I mean, 8-ball, there's just so many choices, and you got to think a little bit harder. I think all the games have their own mentality, and I just like 10-ball.
So in preparation for tonight's match, is there anything that you do special for getting yourself ready for it? Or, I mean, are there any drills, or you just go out and bang balls?
I run a lot of drills at home before I come to any tournament.
And you've got a 9-foot diamond at home, right?
7-foot diamond with 4-inch pockets.
Yikes.
And It plays pretty true, and it's pretty tough table. So I don't just bang balls around at home. I do a lot of drills. And Matt Strong came over one time and coached me for 4 hours, and it's helped my game.
Great
Shout out to
instructor.
Matt. And then I also would like to thank Chad Goss, who's shown me the way in pool, who is another phenomenal player.
No doubt. So outside of pool and outside of your relationship, I know your girlfriend is here watching tonight, which is really cool.
Yep, she came.
What do you like to do for a hobby?
Hobby outside of pool? Well,
Do you have time for any?
to be honest with you, not too much, but we try to go hiking and biking on trails and stuff like that. We try to go to a lot of campgrounds, and we hang out with her family, and we just try to do outdoor things as much as possible.
Okay. So, in the middle of a match, do you ever get nervous, or is there anything that you do mentally to combat nerves?
So I just keep myself composed as much as possible, and I've slowed down my game a lot, which has really helped. I used to play really fast pool.
I remember that Matt Apple.
And when I play really fast pool, that's telling you that I'm just nervous when I start playing really fast pool, and I've learned to slow down my game, and it's helped a lot. I don't get nervous too much. Hill maybe, yeah, I can't lie. I do get nervous on hill matches, but
Who wouldn't?
what do? You just hope for the best, get a good roll or something, you know?
Well, our viewers are, I guarantee you, they're hoping for a hill again. You know, and I'm sure you watched Monday night's match between Bill Sorensen and Peter Wegman.
I did watch that.
Unbelievable.
Yep, hill. Yeah,
So
they both played pretty well, and I think in the beginning Peter had the gas, and in the end Bill just put the gas pedal to the floor, I guess.
yeah, he found a little bit of his own.
Yeah, you had to at that point, you know. He got drawn his game. I'm hoping I get drawn my game tonight, but whatever game ends up playing, I'm in for the long haul.
Awesome.
I never give up neither. That's the one thing I have a mentality of. I never give up. I don't care if I'm down 10 games to 1.
Anything can happen. Yeah, I mean, there's ebbs and flows to every match, and yeah, one miss could lead to 3 games. So
Absolutely.
you just never know.
Seen it so many times too.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mike, I wish you all the best of luck in tonight's match. I hope you're playing well, and thank you very much for doing this player spotlight as well as playing in 1.2.
I also want to shout out to Outer Point Production for doing all the hard work they do, including Dale and all his helpers. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Much appreciated.